Vertiv is part of the momentum trade, which is getting hammered today as our chart of the day. But you bought more.
Well, keep in mind, I said yesterday I was going to sell going into the earnings. I sold part of it.
And you bought it back on the dip?
I bought it back this morning. It was down more this morning. I bought it back this morning. Look, the quarter was pretty good. The issues were a couple of things. Quarter was actually, I thought, excellent. Where you see companies growing at 30 and 50% in different metrics. But the book-to-bill for the fourth quarter, not unusually, it was 1-to-1. It would have been nice to see that higher. And the conference call really hasn't done anything, which I listened to partially before coming on air, to, once the die is cast, it's down. But everything remains in place for this company to continue its growth. So I'm still there. I bought back what I sold. That was a good sale. Would have been better sales, I said, if I sold it all and came back in. But I didn't know how the quarter would go. Quarters are just very, very fickle, as is the reaction to them. And there's no rhyme or reason. We see stocks that miss and the stock goes up. We see stocks that execute and they go down. So the best thing is pay attention to the quarter for trends. But if the trends are in place, then don't get knocked out.
That's an important point. And Scott, you mentioned before how important earnings have been to where price has traced out over the last several weeks. There are a variety of different stocks like Vertiv that actually have reported really good earnings, went into their earnings at or near highs, 52-week highs or all-time highs, and subsequent to that, the response left you puzzled because they were adequate earnings, but maybe they weren't good enough. So if you could pull up a chart of Eaton, you'd see the same thing reported at the end of January. Chart looked really good. Earnings were good. Stock rolled over. Look at Deckers. I mean, you and I have talked about Deckers for the better part of the last 6 years. If you pull up a chart of Deckers, it has literally hit the deck after earnings, and the earnings on it were not very good.